Hello there, Nebulous Scholar here, and I am back in Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. I know it's not a long-awaited event since I just finished Mass Effect 1 like a bit ago, but I was just so excited to get into this next one. I heard that gameplay and especially combat got revamped for 2 onward, so I look forward to seeing how things have changed and evolved. Alright, enough of that. Without further ado, let's get back in. Scholar Shepard is back. New game. Import ME1 character. Level... It's registered as level 55. But if you double my actual level, I ended at level 27, 28? So shouldn't that be closer to level 56? I guess not too big a difference, but still. I never did get around to getting him to max level. But there we go. Look at that mass relay. Oh, options. I already played with these, so that's fine. Squad power usage on. Yeah, might as well. Well, let me turn it off for now and see how that handles, and then I'll play with that. Difficulty normal. Oh, so difficulty intent for players who are familiar with shooters and RPGs. Baseline Mass Effect 2 experience. I will say, back in Mass Effect 1, I died only a handful of times, and most of them were to one-shot kills or inescapable. Let me try and recount here. I think my first death was against a bunch of biotics who ragdolled me, prevented me from getting up, and just straight up murdered me. Not really something I can avoid no matter the difficulty, because they just decided you die now. The next one I think was on, was it Therum? Where I got one shot by the Geth Armature. I also died again, but that was because my teammates got one shot by the Geth Armature, and then I got swarmed by everybody. That's probably one that's the most my fault, though. I probably could have recovered from that one. Otherwise, I got ragdolled by Benezia and just ripped apart again. You know, doesn't matter what I had, I wasn't defending against it, apparently. I had to react faster to stop her from doing that. I got one shot by a whole bunch of rockets. Well, actually, no, it was only 2 times I got hit by rockets that one-shot me. Just straight through my shields. Again, not a real combat loss. I mean, maybe I could have avoided it, but it was just a one-shot rocket. The other hand, there's only a handful of times where I actually took enough health damage that was dangerous, and I had enough metagel to just be never mind, that didn't happen. So overall, Mass Effect 1 was easy, I would say. It really didn't challenge me too much. And as nice as that was, I do, especially if they revamped the combat here, I do want a nice little challenge. So, I don't want to go hardcore yet. I definitely don't want to go Insanity. Let's see. Players who have already beaten Mass Effect 2 want a bigger challenge. I have not beaten Mass Effect 2 yet. But players who are experienced with shooters and RPGs, not with reading though, looking for a challenge. Enemies are tougher, react faster, have upgraded weapons, and use powers more frequently. So this sounds more like what I want. Because I've played hard shooters before, and even harder RPGs. So let's make it not a cakewalk and have fun with this. So we'll go with Veteran this time around. Import all that. Rank, level 55. Military specialization, Sentinel. Can I change this? Well, apparently I didn't look at everything else, but apparently it's just importing it. Alright. So, where are we now? We beat Sovereign. We saved the Citadel. And is that a sun? Hello?
Shepard did everything right.
Did I
More
turn
than we
subtitles
could have
on?
hoped for.
Damn it.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
I can't believe I forgot subs.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth.
Hello.
We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
That is an outfit.
And it's up to us to stop them.
Right, fighting Geth and
The
Reapers.
Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help.
Well, yeah,
Even
Cerberus
after
is...
everything humanity has accomplished.
You're Cerberus?
Shepard. They'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
You have an
Then
ashtray in
see
your chair?
to it that we don't lose him.
You got cyber eyes. 1 month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, the Galactic community struggles to rebuild. The Alliance fleet made a tremendous sacrifice to save the Citadel Council and earned humanity's membership in the prestigious group. Now the Council is forced to respond to evidence that the Reapers, enormous machines that eradicate all organic civilization every 50,000 years, have returned. To quote, okay. I don't think you gave me enough time for that, but okay. I was reading as fast as I could, and I'm a pretty fast reader. I didn't even stumble yet. I didn't even get to finish reading it. I'll have to read that in the recording.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
Quit complaining, Presley.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
It's
My
true.
money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Which slavers?
Picking up something on the long-range scanner.
Who are you?
Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
What is that? That looks like an asteroid with a cannon. Presley!
Presley!
Oh my god!
Kinetic barriers down! Multiple hull breaches! Weapons offline! Somebody get that fire out!
That popped off real fast. We already lost 2 members of the crew. Oh, we're still getting blasted. Oh, we're losing more members. Liara?
Shepard!
What happened to my hair?
Ready for launch.
My hair wasn't
Will
there.
the Alliance
I
get
saw
here
it.
in time?
They better get here.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate.
Joker.
I'm not leaving either.
There's no time to argue. We need to get out of here. I'll get
I
Joker.
need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttle. I'll take care of Joker.
Yeah.
Shepard,
Liara, go. Now.
aye aye.
Where's Kaiden? Or, Kaiden, as it actually should be. It's still spelled Kaiden, okay?
Everybody in! Go, go, go!
Okay, Chakwas is in. Oh, dear. I don't know who you are, but you're dead. There's a lot of the crew I don't know. They're all nameless people. But Presley, who I did know, is super dead. He was the first to go. Oh my god, the Normandy got ripped apart. By what? By who? I thought we were stealthed. Okay, first things first. Yeah, go to the cockpit, but first, options. What are subtitles under? Gameplay? Subtitles. I missed the... I'm stupid, because I could have set that. It was right there. I thought it was on, but I guess I just turned squad power usage off. Okay, never mind. Anyway. Now that's fixed. This is basically the same as the... Why? This symbol. That was on Lady's chest. That was all like, we're Cerberus. Should I not have paused yet? This menu, though, it's the same as the one in the first one. Or I guess the remade Mass Effect 1 uses this menu. I don't know if it's different in the original. But this is new down here. Resources. Credits, medgel. Oh, look! We have a medgel counter now! Heavy weapon ammo. That's new. Palladium, iridium, platinum, and ezo. Alright, we'll figure out what that's about later. But...
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy!
Joker?
We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy!
Can you get up?
Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Oh my god, the vacuum of space. Oh, my command deck is gone. Joker. I understand your legs may break, but we need to get you out of here. Oh god, the cold void of space is terrifying. Joker, you will not go down with the ship. I will not allow it. Oh, I bumped that out of the way. I can't bump that. Oh, shield. That's good. Joker! Oh, I can just go through. Handy.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
You got a full visor HUD.
I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
No, you can't, dude. Don't throw your life away.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up.
You got it.
They're coming around for another attack.
Can we pretend to be dead so they don't shoot us? Alright, well that's a problem.
Watch the arm.
Joker, you're not even a full spacesuit. How are you gonna get through that? Oh, there's a pod right there. That'll help. Although I guess it would be tough for you to get into a full suit by yourself. I'm not in the pod.
Commander. Shepard.
I'm in space now. Wonderful. Yeah, that's a primal fear there, just stuck floating in the depths of space without any way of maneuvering. Oh god, the silence and the breathing. Oh, this is a real fear here. Oh god! Am I losing oxygen? Is my suit breached? Am I gonna burn up in re-entry? I thought I survived! How did I die just like that? Yeah? Yeah? Are you sure? Mass Effect 2? Mass Effect Genesis and interactive comment that summarize the events of Mass Effect. Would you like to review the story? Yeah, sure. Tell me what I've done. You should import all my decisions, though, so hopefully you do.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me.
Burned up?
We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive.
Yeah, it was a Reaper.
I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko.
It is
A
Caden.
good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams.
No mention of
A
Jenkins.
soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way.
Poor Jenkins.
Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move, could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare.
All at
By
once.
the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat, as was the individual behind the attacks. The main
Saren.
suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But
Like
even
his-
Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council.
Like his gear
They
there.
just couldn't believe one of their
Robot arm.
chosen elite specters could be guilty of something like that.
Look at him though.
They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help.
Yeah, boy.
A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them.
He's got that sniper.
That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tally. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tally's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further.
Yes, it did.
Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the
What is that
galaxy
apostrophe
of
in
all
machines?
organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre.
Yeah.
My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top
Yeah, but she's
lieutenant.
totally trapped there.
And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species.
Indeed, she is.
Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I told Liara about how I felt. Apparently, she'd felt it too. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission. Finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead. Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere,
Oh,
and they
man.
weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone. With the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with.
She wasn't that angry.
She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the Queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, it was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Wehrmacht.
Oh, we're just throwing out.
But we soon learned it was more than a base
Sparrows?
of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves. Mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's
Krogan
will.
Saren were
I
breeding.
had to destroy the base and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently.
It wasn't that violent. He was
Rex
just
wanted
mad.
the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks.
He did back down, though.
He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it.
He also had a cool voice.
But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him.
It's actually really sad.
Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Ash was a good friend, and a great soldier. But I had to choose.
She wasn't that good a friend.
And I chose Caden. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased
Like
Saren
I'd have
and
a
his
picture
army
of her
to
on my
Ilos,
desk.
a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. But Liara saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Ash's death. She could sense my doubts.
I really had no
We
doubts, though.
both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we'd put our feelings aside for the sake of that mission. But why wait? We gave in to each other, and it was perfect. While it lasted. We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them.
Look at these demon squid.
But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel.
Look at
It
that
was
action
intact,
shot of
heavily
Garrus.
damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save
No, he didn't. He fought back.
As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack.
It's such a weird shape.
Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our Human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in
Why are
disarray.
there humans on that ship?
Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign A single Reaper was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell.
Yeah.
But the costs were immense.
It was not great.
While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust.
Yep.
Both great leaders in their own right.
Udina not so much.
Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it.
Exactly.
No ambition to get in the way.
Step aside,
The
Udina.
war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them.
Yeah, that would be rough.
I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
And then I died. What is this? What am I looking at?
Commander Shepard has been recovered.
Oh! Am I alive?
The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Okay, Miranda. We can rebuild him. Are you making me into RoboCop? Oh, my blood's turning red again. You're actually plugging cybernetics into me, huh? My heart's beating. Have neural functions reactivated? Yo, hey, it's my face! Yeah, we'll just keep my imported face, it's fine. Wait, what happened to my scar? My scar is gone. Why is my scar gone? I had a scar over my right eye. Oh, whatever, I'll take it. Ah, now here's the class selection. So I started as Sentinel last time, but let's take a look at the other classes, just to get the info. Soldier. High-level operatives are outfitted with ocular synaptic processors that allow them to focus on targets with lethal accuracy. Power training, adrenaline rush, concussive shot, those are new. Weapon training, assault rifle, shotgun, sniper rifle, heavy pistol. Ooh. Heavy pistol's new. Is that just a replacement for the pistol? Ammo training, incendiary, cryo, disruptor. You need ammo training now? Soldiers are pure combat specialists. No one is tougher or more effective at taking down enemies with gunfire. Soldiers have the most thorough weapons training and can use all special ammo types. Ah, you need training to use special ammo types, okay. So they get adrenaline rush, concussive shot, they can use all the guns, and three special ammos. Infiltrator. Oh, why is it Infiltrator, Vanguard, Sentinel, Adept, Engineer? Why is it not the pure classes? Hang on. Engineers next. Engineers can spawn combat drones to harass enemies or force them out of entrenched cover positions. You get drones? Power training, combat drone, overload, incinerate. That's new. AI hacking. That's just hacking. Cryoblast. That's new. Weapon training, heavy pistol, submachine gun. Submachine gun is new. Engineers are tech specialists, the only class able to employ combat drones on the battlefield. Engineers are the most effective class at blasting through enemy defenses and disabling opponents. Oh, that's it. There's no scrolling down. Alright, how come Soldier gets so much more flavor text? I guess it doesn't get that much more flavor text. It's still 3 lines. Okay, so they get combat drones. So what? So there's no more, sabotage, and there's no more damping. Instead, there's incinerate and cryoblast? Is cryoblast like my cryo grenade, and is incinerate like the flame grenade? Maybe I'll find out. I don't know. It depends on what my Sentinel has. Adepts are outfitted with L5X implants that can spawn a micro-singularity, damaging enemies and pulling them into the air, so singularity. Power training, singularity, warp, throw, pull, shockwave. Pull and shockwave are new, and there's no lift, there's no stasis. There's also no barrier. And weapon training is heavy pistol, submachine gun. Okay, so I guess caster classes get pistols and submachine guns. Adepts are biotic specialists capable of killing and disabling enemies with raw biotic power. While they lack advanced combat training, they are the best at defeating enemies without firing a shot. You probably still want to fire a shot, though. Alright, Infiltrator. Infiltrators are equipped with cloaking systems that allow them to avoid detection for short periods of time, granting a tactical advantage over enemies. You can go invisible? You have active camo? Power training, tactical cloak, incinerate, AI hacking. Oh, you don't get overload anymore. And again, damping and sabotage aren't a thing. But you get incinerate, you don't get cryoblast though. Weapon training, sniper rifle, heavy pistol, submachine gun. So you still specialize in sniping. So you are full stealth sniper now. And ammo training, cryo disruptor. Oh, but you can use cryo bullets and disruptor bullets. Infiltrators are tech and combat specialists with the unique ability to cloak themselves from visual and technological detection. Infiltrators are deadly at any range, with a wide variety of weapons, equipment, and powers that can take down any enemy. Alright, what about the Vanguard? Vanguards are outfitted with L5N implants, enabling them to perform a biotic charge that strikes the opponent with incredible force, while bringing the Vanguard in close for short-range combat. Do you get a super tackle? Do you get a Dragon Ball Z, like burst dash tackle? Power training, biotic charge, pull, shockwave. Okay. So you get pull and shockwave, but you don't get, what is it? Throw and warp and singularity. Does everyone have a unique ability? Adrenaline rush, concussive shot. That sounds like 2 unique abilities. Tactical cloak, incinerate, AI hacking, or engineer. Engineer gets combat drone. Adept to singularity, warp, throw, pull, shockwave. Does that mean? Well, let me finish reading this. Vanguards. Oh, and they also get ammo training with shotgun. Well, incendiary ammo, cryo ammo, shotgun, heavy pistol, submachine gun. So you're still the shotgunner. Vanguards are feared for their high-risk, high-reward combat style, closing quickly on enemies and destroying them at close range with weapons and biotic abilities. So you still go in and like bioblast people, but with shockwave and biotic charge and your shotgun. So then Sentinel, tech armor, throw, warp, overload. So warp throw goes to Sentinel, pull shockwave goes to Vanguard. Overload cryoblast goes to Sentinel, while hacking and incinerate go to Infiltrator. And then I get tech armor, and my weapon training is heavy pistol, submachine gun. I don't get any ammo powers. I mean, Adept doesn't either. And engineer. Oh! The 3 primary. Oh, I guess ammo would be a combat class thing. So Soldier, Infiltrator, and Vanguard are all combat, so they get ammo training. Sentinel, Adept, and Engineer are all caster classes, so they don't get any ammo ability. Sentinels are equipped with the most advanced ablation armor system to keep themselves safe. If overloaded, the system will stun all enemies within a short distance. Is that reactive armor? Are you telling me the tech armor will explode? That sounds neat. So power training, tech armor, throw, warp, overload, cryoblast. I get warp now. Oh yeah, I guess I would get warp because I don't have barrier, stasis, or lift. There's no lift. And then weapon training, heavy pistol, machine gun, as expected of the 3 caster classes. Sentinels are unique, bringing both tech and biotic abilities to the battlefield. While they lack the focus of adepts and engineers, they're versatile and can handle any situation, and that's why I like red mage type classes. So, I think I mentioned it back in Mass Effect 1, but typically I play, like Magic Knight, red mage classes. And when I started Mass Effect, I figured the engineer was more like you know, the thief class, where what soldier would be fighter and adept is mage. But I mean, it kind of tech abilities were sort of the thief abilities, because you know, you could hack and open crates and like pick locks and whatnot. But with combat, engineer was definitely more like a caster. So you know, now I take sentinel and I say I like red mages, and I literally have two separate like classes of magic here. I've got tech magic and biotic magic. So I ended up being a red mage anyway. And I mean, even pistols are like swords, because red mage is always, you know, black magic, white magic, and a basic sword as their main weapon. I mean, later they get relegated to rapiers. Still a sword, but, you know, definitely a light type sword instead of like regular long swords. But pistols are like the swords of like ranged gameplay in a good portion of games. You know, they've got decent range, decent rate of fire, pretty okay damage, depending on the game. Sometimes pistols don't get that good damage, but in Mass Effect they absolutely did. While like... So, both pistols and swords are like the mark of an officer in the army, in militaries. While the assault rifle and spear are the mark of like general infantry. That's the way I see it, at least. I don't know how to classify a shotgun and sniper rifle, but at least those two I have down. So, yeah. Sentinel again is what I'm gonna go with, because I like having the powers, so I can... If I have cryoblast, does that mean I can freeze people? Does that replace my my stasis then? And... Well, actually, now I have like 2 actual damaging biotic powers, because lift, barrier, and stasis didn't do damage. I only had throw for that. But now I get warp. And then I gotta see what tech armor does, but it sounds cool. Is it like mage armor? Your achievements give you access to one of the following... What? What achievements is that? What? What is all this? What is all this? I don't know what any of this is. Armor-piercing ammo, barrier, slam, fortification, Geth shield boost, energy drain, reeve, neural shock, shredder ammo, warp ammo? What is any of this? So ammo is a power. So like, do I load it into my gun and like I get a couple shots that are enhanced? What is... I get neural shock? I like never used neural shock though. Reeve, what is reeve, energy drain? I don't know what any of this is. But apparently I have access to all of these. What is slam? Oh, there's barrier. Do I want barrier? I mean, I kind of want to go with warp ammo, because that sounds super cool. That sounds new. Is that like biotic ammo? Let me go with that, I guess. Can I change this at some point? Because that's a lot of options. I've got to be able to, like, select and change that at some point, right? I mean, you couldn't respec in the first one, but... Yeah, I'm gonna go with warp ammo, because that sounds neat, and I don't have an ammo ability. So at least I'll take one of those. There you go, Scholar Shepherd. I was a spacer, war hero, sentinel with warp ammo. I don't know what to do about those bonus powers, though. Like, bonus powers in Mass Effect 1 were if you mastered one ability by using it like 25 times, then you can use it on a new character. So like, if I went to a like adept, I can give them like overload or something. But I don't know what any of those... How did I unlock all those? I don't know how I unlocked all those. I only have this one save file. But I guess I'll take it. Once you confirm your character is complete, you'll be unable to change any settings. I mean... Sure.
Something's wrong.
What's wrong?
He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings.
Is that...
My God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
That's Steve Bloom. Hello?
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative.
No, Miranda, I want to wake up.
Don't try to move. Just lie still.
Hello.
Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts.
That is Steve Bloom.
steps pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
I think I'm awake.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range.
Oh, never mind then.
Too close.
Hello again.
We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Can you introduce yourself? You are very pretty. There I am.
Wake up, Commander.
I lost my scar though. Oh, now you want me to wake up? Oh, I have extra scars now though.
Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack.
Well, that's a bit different than before.
Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack.
Oh, you give me new clothes too.
There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry!
Why are you not here to help me?
Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
Okay. Oh, well, I'm armed now.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's
What's a
med
thermal
bay.
clip?
We'll get you a clip from. Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind cover now.
Ugh.
Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield
Ah.
yourself from the blast.
So now I have to actually...
Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
What's a thermal clip? Is that it? Reload? Oh, we went to an ammo-based system? Alright, that was quick.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out!
Ooh, I can finally vault.
Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles.
Alright, so actually, I did complain about this in Mass Effect 1 where cover was like sticky where you had to push into it. Now that you have to actually manually like click to go into cover, that feels so much better. That's great. Do you have a thermal clip to give me? Oh, you do! You drop ammo! Okay, so reload. Does that spend? Oh no, it's a regular reload system.
Shepard, security mechs are
Yeah, I see
closing
them.
in on your position.
Oh, get down. Ooh, that is some heavy recoil. Oh, hello. Get in cover. Reload. Alright, do I have powers? I do have powers. Transforms absorb biotic energy to heavier damage against health armor and biotic barriers. Tech armor, energy charged armor that boosts your shields and detonates damaging energy wave when destroyed. It is! Unity, I need Metagel. Revives any wounded fallen squad member. Okay. And throw. Hurls enemy through the air using powerful biotic field. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, is it a global cooldown? Oh, it's not individual cooldown anymore. Okay. Also, he didn't get thrown. Oh, get down. Armor? Ooh, that armor is cool. Actually, let me set up my quick bar here. Not the armor, the throw and ammo.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
Okay. Okay, so enemies just drop more ammo. That's handy. Oh, there's more ammo in here. I don't think I can pick up any more. I'm at 12 and 60. So how long does this armor last? Oh, that's a big enemy. I don't think I can...
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long.
Understood.
More reinforcements heading your way. Grab the grenade launcher off the security officer's body.
Ooh.
Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out.
Left control, mouse over weapon bar, and the grenade launcher. Oh! M100 grenade launcher, rapid fire grenade launcher, effective against armor, shield, and biotic barriers. I have 3 shots. Here.
Take the elevator down 1 floor.
Alright. I feel like you're not supposed to use elevators in the emergency, but okay. Oh, that just went normally. Does this armor...
Get to the door.
Oh, storm through. Does this armor not go away until it explodes?
Doing fine, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my position.
Who is fighting? Cerberus data logs.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject
Can I look at myself?
synthetic fusion.
This armor's so
Initial
cool.
results show promise.
This tech armor looks so cool. Oh, I'm so glad I have this power.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all this money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Sucks to be you. Alright, how does the ammo power work? Well, let me see next time I get into combat. Or, not into combat, but into situation. Hi. You should probably leave. How are you not dead yet? Oh, there we go. Now you're dead.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
Oh, well, we'll see what happens when I meet her.
Hostile! Have
Where?
A nice trip. Shepard. What? Gotta hurt.
Ooh, it's a like actual projectile now. Alright, what happens if I do this? Oh, right. With a cooldown. Ooh, so it just loads my gun with new powers. That does a lot of damage. That shreds real nicely.
What are you doing here? I thought you were still a work in progress.
Who are you?
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now.
You a new party member?
I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Okay, not the life story.
Damn it!
Nice shot.
Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Okay, let me ask.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together.
I've been dead
You've
for
been
2
comatose,
years?
or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
Where is here?
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead.
Well, great.
If we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
And my crew?
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day.
Fair enough.
We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic.
So am I.
Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Ooh. Is that lift? No, we don't get lift. Is that pull? Oh, right. I can make you do things. Ah, there we go. You have incendiary ammo. He's already using it. And you have pull. Can I... Oh! Can I do this in the first game? Because I feel like I never actually figured this out. If I could change my aim while time is stopped. That would have been so much more useful. I would have missed so much less. Alright, so pull. Levitates enemies towards you. So it is lift, but like with a directional input. And if I do this...
Target down!
Oh, I wasn't aiming at anybody. Alright, fair enough.
Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
Alright, about me.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes.
I mean, I'm meat
Anywhere
now.
else, they'd have put you in a coffin.
Oh.
But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
Explain.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
Secrets only the Sith
I
knew?
don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
Am I RoboCop? I can wear heavier armor now, so that's nice.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
Oh, you got hacked. Great job. So, you know about my crew? All my friends?
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion.
Presley!
And everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
What happened to Garrus? I guess... Do you only know Liara and Tali? But, okay. So where are they now?
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
It's been 2 years.
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years.
Yeah.
They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
Can I find them? I like how my ammo power is apparently still applied to the gun in the cutscene, because I can see my gun is purple and his is red with the fire ammo.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
When? About you.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier.
Actually, I think you're Vanguard.
I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security.
Nice.
Usually a lot more dull than this.
Probably better that way.
I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
And about Miranda.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
She was very pretty when I saw her.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
It didn't sound great.
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
All right, well, let's go.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Yes.
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Who?
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Okay. My armor is still going, which is awesome. It just stays on, huh? It's just bonus defense, and it'll explode when things get bad. I like this armor. Now, I don't suppose... Aha! You do have levels. I am... level 4 now. Did I gain 3 levels, or did I start at a level because of... starting with a old character? Alright, so I have Throw 1, Tech Armor 1, Defender, Warp Ammo 1. Alright, what's Defender? Also, can I see the different points? I can. Awesome. So, cost, 1 squad point. Ah, so it's a point base now. Instead of just level. Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3, and 4 points. Balance of mental conditioning and scientific know-how improves the recharge time of your powers and Paragon ranking. I like recharge time. I like improved recharge. That's all improved recharge. No, it's not. Ooh, Evolved Defender. Evolved Defender in one of the following options. Guardian further reduces power recharging time and increases Paragon and Renegade scores. Raider slightly reduces power recharging time and increases the damage inflicted by powers. Oh, that's neat. So you, at level 4, you can change it into 2 different types. Okay. Oh, and I started off with some Paragon points. Haha. So, let's put some points in Defender. Perks rank. I want Overload. Let's see. You fire an electromagnetic pulse that inflicts massive damage on shields and synthetic systems. So, shield stripping and robot breaking. Recharge time 6 seconds. Impact radius 1.2 meters. And shield and synthetic damage. So it does damage to synthetics and shields. But I'm guessing then it doesn't do damage to people. Oh, it needs Tech Armor rank 2. Well, then let me get that immediately. Generates energy armor suit that boosts your shields. When the armor is destroyed, it sends a pulse of energy. So better recharge time. Well, actually, I don't know if it's better. It's not better. But more shield strength, more pulse radius, more pulse damage, more pulse force. The text is too much. It is clipping into the buttons. Probably should have fixed that for the remaster. But give me level 2. I'll get overload level 1. I only have 1 more point. Right, warp. Is this still a debuff? Mass effect field generated damages enemy targets and stops health regeneration. Okay, but does it deal damage over time like it did in the first game? Detonates any biotic powers already affecting, such as polar singularity. Oh! Causing further damage, effective against armor and biotic barriers. Oh, and then cryoblast, I didn't look at either. Required overload rank 2, so I need to get overload to get that, actually. Armor tool fires a massive supercooled subatomic particles capable of snap freezing impacted targets. Cool! I can freeze people! Alright, overload. And I have no more points. What about Jacob? You got any points? You do have points. So you have Pull, Incendiarium, Cerberus, Operative. Just Cerberus? We're Cerberus? Okay, yeah, that is Cerberus symbol. And it was on the menu. Why was I revived by Cerberus? The same people that did crazy experiments and got Admiral Kahoku killed? Alright, Cerberus Operative. Paramilitary training increases combat effectiveness through its health and weapon damage. So better health and better damage. And barrier. Locked. Squad member is not loyal. Creates a shield that soaks huge amount of damage. So I can't use this. I can't get him this ability until he's loyal. Okay. But let's get more health and damage. So more duration, more time. This is more fire damage. What do the later ones do, actually? So just more... It doesn't change the recharge time, but it does increase the duration of the lifting. Evolves pull into one of the following options. Heavy pull, levitation abilities keep your target suspended for longer. Pull field affects all nearby targets, suspending entire groups. Oh! So stronger single target or AoE. And then what's this? Burns and wounds organic targets, blocking health regeneration, damaging armor, and making unshielded enemies panic. Oh! So negative enemies are more resistant to fire damage. Yeah, they probably don't panic when on fire. But it sets things on fire, causes people to panic, and melts armor? Squad. Inferno ammo, so better than Incendiary, it's Inferno. Explosive charge that spreads the ammunition's payload on impact, potentially igniting the target and all nearby enemies. So, explosive shots, with also fire. And squad incendiary ammo. Your entire squad gains the effects of your incendiaries, allowing you to spread pain and panic in literal crossfire. Oh! So users can give this to everybody. That's cool. And then... what does this involve? Cerberus Veteran, more health, or weapon damage. Okay. Well... let's increase that. And I don't really have more points. But... yeah. Hang on. Health and shield, but he has health and barrier. Do we have different, like, shield types then? I have a shield, he has a barrier? What did Warp say? Yeah, effective against armor and biotic barriers. They're different shield types. Okay, nothing's had armor so far, though. Everything just had plain HP. Oh god, the codex. I'll have to see that in a second. I have so many resources. And money. That's a lot of money. Alright, Jacob, was it?
We've been spotted.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is full with mechs.
Oh yeah, wait.
Is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Do better. Haha, get pushed. Oh, I can just vault over this though, can't I?
Just keep
oh no,
moving toward
that's...
the control room. Don't get pinned down. I'll see what I can do.
There's stuff in the way. Wait, I forgot to check what Warp Island did. Yeah, heavier damage against health, armor, and biotic barriers. Okay, so this makes my guns do more damage against, well, health, armor, and biotic barriers. Cool. Lasts until overridden by another ammo power, and it gives me 15% more weapon damage. Attack armor lasts until destroyed. I like my powers already.